Hello, everyone. Welcome. Happy New Year. Happy beginning of a new period. I hope you're well. Can you hear me well, guys? Yes, Angie, do you hear me well? Okay, perfect. Thank you. So I'm very excited. Today we're meeting. There's people from different places, from Hungary, from Serbia, from Indonesia, from Spain, from Japan, from different places. And thank you for joining. And as you might know, some of you, this weekend I'm doing the first ever online class of Pulse of Life. Why is the first one? Because till now prioritized I prioritized the meeting in person to have this space of sharing this and Monse, no hay español, perdona. There's not Spanish translation, sorry. There's Monse from Spain. But I hope you know a little bit of English. I don't know what's happening with the Spanish. Everyone is almost sleeping, right? I don't know if you have this in your country as well, but it's like that. A lot of energy has been changing, and many people is having a let's say a huge personal process. I don't know if you have that or you had that. And if you see that on other people, for me, it's so clear, so obvious. I've been, with energy work and spiritual things for many years. And what's happening now, or what happened the last 2 years or the last year, it's been far the biggest changes I've seen. Okay, so many people is still in the process. I am still in the process of taking things easy, not rushing, not pushing, not forcing myself, not forcing things. So probably that's what you're finding also. So if I look for a Spanish translator, which I know so many people and there's no one, and where is everyone? Is there just having their time, taking a rest and whatever, transforming. Okay, so all this is good. And what I was saying is that this weekend there is the first online class, and is the first one because of that, because I prefer till now to do it in person. This class is also different. The online, it's only to learn how to applicate on yourself, to activate the energies of pulse of life on yourself, and these energies can help you to master, to learn how to manage your energy, to put your energy well. Okay. And also, we are doing weekly practices, weekly meetings. Is there any problem with some Hungarian person, right? I'm seeing here in the chat someone asking. We will wait a moment because I see Stallion is translating and also busy with someone not finding the way to listen. Yeah, that's what we tried at the beginning, but yeah, it takes some time or some basically knowing how to do it, right? And if you don't know it, you don't find it, and it's okay. Let me know, okay, Stallion, when you're fine, and we will continue. Yeah, good, perfect. And it's good. We have now like 1 hour, but still, one of the most beautiful things about energy is how you go beyond time. So I know we have pressure. We should run. We should rush for everything. We have to sometimes. But what's definitely not our natural state is to be always running, pushing, and forcing, right? And that's something I've been learning a lot, or not learning, but opening to it these last couple of years or a few more years. Really listening to all these whispers, to all this knowledge, my guidance, my being, myself, and all is taking me to relax, to trust. You cannot relax if you don't trust. Okay, so that's why it comes together, this trusting and relaxing. Okay, And if you don't relax, you also don't trust. It's like you don't relax. You are in a state of alert, like, okay, something is happening. I have to make it up. I have to make things well. I have to make everything. I have to take care of everything. And again, there's things to do, but I think it's been a big time on that, looking at this, how we are dealing with life, how we are doing with ourselves, how are we feeling? Do I feel great? Do I feel miserable? Do I feel stressed? Okay. All these things we are learning. Okay. And then what I was saying about the class, so this weekend is that you can learn it for yourself to do it. And then we are doing these weekly meetings where we activate this. So my biggest excitement is that more people can join this, can join us into moving the energy and changing the energy. For sure, there will be also live classes when I travel to new places, which these classes are longer and different, a little bit with more practice and also the practice to also work on another person and all that. Okay. Okay, and the title of today is time to trust yourself. With all this big process of being with yourself, of things not moving, right? Many people are saying like nothing is moving. Okay, yeah, nothing is moving. So why is not moving? Because it's time to look at inside you. And if you look inside you, as I said again, you can relax, you can trust. Okay. So that's why it's so important for me that with this moment of changes where like, okay, things are not showing up the way they used to show up, where do I put my attention? Where do I put my energy? On myself, on trusting on myself. It's like we are looking for guidance, you know, guidance or references, right? Okay, what do I do? We cannot trust, let's say, official things, like governments, official informations are not very clear. Nothing has been very clear, but that's why the clarity has to be coming from inside you, from yourself, okay? There's where is clarity. It's the only place there is clarity is there. Maybe still not, okay, but we are getting there, okay? And that's my purpose to to take you there, to invite you there, to invite you to that place where like, okay, I don't know what to follow, but I can follow myself. And as I said before, it's a lot about energy. It's not the theory here. It's not about learning from theory. It's about just starting to experience, starting to be sensitive with the energy. Some people is more mental than other people. We are all different. But what I can say is that if you are able to resonate, to vibrate with things, which we all are, you are able to then switch that frequencies, that state of you where you can be more yourself and doesn't have to be a mental idea. It's a reality. It's a sensation. Okay? How are you? I see translators, you're starting to struggle a little bit with the energy, maybe. You're like, oh, I have to translate, but I'm relaxing. Susanna make it to not translate. She didn't want to translate today to Serbian. Now suddenly she said Serbian people is not coming. I don't know what she did. But she said that she it's hard for her to translate and especially with Serbian she also speaks two languages. But I know some of you complain about, no, not complain, but just say that it's hard sometimes to translate when the energy is melting you or the energy is strong. My invitation is, yeah, it's not the normal thing that's like, okay, you have to give more. No, it's just give less. Relax. We're going to relax all. I'm going to relax too, okay? It's I told before to Susanna, it's like, hey, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is again, it's not about theory. So normally, from a normal perspective, if you have to translate, you have to translate perfectly and translate everything and very fast and a lot of concepts. And here, the concepts reach you also energetically. We are talking energetically also, okay? That's why part of this meeting and session, in a while, we will just work with energy and not just talking, okay? And it starts to work the energy before we get into the energetic part. That's why I'm making this joke to the translators that they feel the energy. And maybe some of you too, okay? So how is it? I'm checking the comments. Is there any question? And continuing with the topic, in my case, I have a lot of things to do in my life, things that I can do, even just with this creation, right? With what I'm sharing. And still, I cannot, let's say, predict how it will be, how it's going to be this year. I don't know. What I'm going to do, I don't really know it yet. I have ideas. I have certainty, I have the certainty that some things will happen, but I don't know when or how. And the only way for me to know it is just being very present, just following what I can see now, what it's truth now. Okay. And that's relaxation is like, okay, I don't know when. I used to be able to know better things for the future in advance. Now it's different. Okay, no problem. That's life. Life is changing all the time. Okay, life is going up and down, energies are going up and down. And that's also understanding the nature of everything, the nature of energy. And that's what we are doing also with these tools, with the pulse of life and the tools. It's diving into the energetic world. And we use some shapes, some specific energies, symbols, some forms of things. But at the end, what we realize is also that everything is moving. The energy is always moving. And that's where we are getting to in terms of frequency. We are rising our frequencies, so we are realizing that things are a little bit more than what we thought. I mean, it's not just all about the physical thing. It's not all, predictable in life. We cannot control it. That's part of the experience. So, and that's hard for our minds. And we've been quite good, let's say, for a while to push things down, to push things into something. And that's this old energy, old structure. It's like, okay, we do it because we want to do it, and it's done this way, and we force it this way for every day with no exception. But frequency is changing, and then the energy, everything, it's moving different. It's moving different as like it's so simple. You can see how people, including you, nowadays don't want to stay doing the same thing if they don't like it. If we don't like it, we don't want to keep doing the same thing. That's actual, right? That's what's happening. Relationships are different. I'm not saying this is good or bad. We will not judge any of that. I'm just saying a clear observation comparing to a few years. Um, we have now a different perspective that we want to do things more aligned to what we feel and what we believe, more aligned to ourselves. That's what we are looking for, right? Okay, so it's not wrong. It's what is it, you know? Yeah, we have to also allow it and enjoy it, the changes that life is providing to us. Okay, and we have an individual experience, but at the same time, we are not separate. So this is also quite a collective thing that we all want to be more free, more authentic, enjoy more. Okay, when we are living a life not connected to ourselves, we are not enjoying, right? You all know this, right? You all have the experience of that. You all had the experience. You all know this. I'm sure about it, right? But again, this is about experience. So if you have the experience, that's good. You already realized something that you want to do it different. That's a very good thing, right? You're alive. You are looking for something different. And that's brilliant. That's you. That's your source of energy. That's your power. Your energy is looking for different. It's looking for evolution, for change, okay? I know the other energy that is AKA your family, whatever, the structure, the society, some people, they are maybe not on the same, on the same level or path as you, and they are against this almost. I know it's very annoying and it's very tiring. This energy is always judging you, telling you, you change too much, you do so many different things, you want to do everything different. It's okay, okay? This is part of the game. And especially these times with a lot of changes, these things have been also heavy, all these structures there. It's like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I'm sure you're just sending people away from your life like crazy. Like it's like, oh, I cannot stand anymore this friend or these people. And you don't want to see them, you don't want to talk to them. And yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Okay, how are you? All good? Is it good, the conversation? Yes. So what else? So yeah, there's moments with this process where you can feel a bit desperate. It's like, oh my God, when this is going to change. Um, or a bit, confused, like, oh, okay, I'm not getting into the right place. Or I need something else, right? And yeah, my how can I say what I can say or my advice is or what I encourage people to is to have patience, to trust. And how? Again, going inwards, going in you have trust. For sure, it would be amazing to wake up and then like this, the next day, like the whole society changed, right? People stop doing crazy things and all that. But okay, we don't have this now capacity. But we are part of this change also. So we are creating it on ourselves. Instead of doing the same the others are doing, we go inside. So we want to find this authenticity, this greatness, and then we are embodying it. We are allowing it. Okay. And when we are allowing it, we are bringing that into the planet, into the reality. And yeah, all these other people, they will try to, press your buttons and just make you wrong, and tell you like maybe you're doing wrong. The other day, one person told me like, "Oh, I was explaining something about my life." And the person saying like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, maybe you mistake it on that," but it was such a judging thing or a charge on it, And I said like, you know what? I'm so happy I mistake it. I'm so happy with what I did. Because actually, I was not seeing it as something wrong, but the person was seeing it as something wrong. I did a big mistake, maybe. No matter if it's a big mistake, if it's a mistake or not, I cannot do anything about it. It's already done. And it's like we cannot control things. We learn through it. Okay, maybe you don't repeat the same thing. But what I'm learning is this, that it's not even so important. Sometimes it's about experiencing it. Some people try to help you, telling like, "Oh my God, you're doing so wrong." But there's a thing that you need to experience it, and only you know it. Okay, so that's why you can have trust, because only you know what you are doing, if you are doing well or not. Any question?
Azt szeretném kérdezni, hogyha én egy ezoterikus beállítottságú, a férjem, ő mindent megcsinál, de ezt valahogy nem fogadja el. Tehát itt már egy olyan erős konfliktus van köztünk időnként, a végén utána kiderül, hogy nem kis dolgokban igazam van, de ez az összeütközések, ezek már azt mondtam, hogy már én elmenekülök itthonról. Nem tudom, hogy kezelni a dolgokat.
Italian, could you switch or I mean, I think you have to switch the language so I can hear you.
Nem értem.
I don't hear you. Maybe you have to switch to English. Now, yes. Mm,
Nem értek semmit.
I know. English, now English. I'm listening. Translation.
Nem értek semmit.
1 second, Stallion. 1 second. Angie, you don't hear it, right? So if you want to hear it now, I'm sorry, you should switch to the English channel for a moment and you can hear him. Do the rest hear him, Lila, for example? You do. No, Lila, do you hear him?
No,
Okay. Did you choose the English language channel? Not. Yes or not? You didn't choose it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just clarifying this so it's easier.
I don't know how to choose it. There is
Okay.
no.
Yeah, yeah. She didn't choose it. Okay. The ones you are not hearing him and you are listening to the main language English, you should choose the channel English so you will be able to hear him, okay? And if not, no problem. I will make a resume and I will repeat it. Okay. Thank you. So Stallion, you can continue in the English channel when you can. Yeah. Yes, thank you. So if anyone I didn't hear it, I will make a resume now in English. So Stalin is saying about Edith, question that she's experiencing that where she has a spiritual, let's say, perspective of life, and then her husband doesn't have this perspective, and then this is sometimes creating some difficulties. And even sometimes she would, let's say, be right about something, or or sing something in a band or whatever, and then she doesn't know how to do with this. So yeah, did you does it work well, Angie? Yes, yeah, okay. Did you switch it again to Japanese so they hear you? Arigato. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, that's what we were talking about. In her case, she has it with her husband. In my case, I have it with many family members. And I think that's the situation of many of us. Uh, Either it's very close person like the partner, or it can be, if it's not the partner, it can be the friends, or even like if we have a job position, a work, sometimes it's there, and sometimes it's just the family, which, it doesn't matter who is it, we have to kind of deal with it. For sure feels harder if it's like your partner, but oof, believe me, in my case with my family, it's bringing me a lot of challenges. So yeah, it's I think again it's part of the experience. We have to take it this way because the tricky thing here is that normally these people we cannot send them off now, or we cannot just like totally distant from them for whatever reason. If it's a partner and we don't want to divorce, and if it's family and we don't want to, let's say, stop seeing them totally, okay, we have this. And that's all that I cannot say just like an answer, do this. No, this whole conversation of today, it's also about this, right? So first of all, that see it as a game, as an experience. We have to play with it. And also with this game, let's see these people that they somehow can put on us some limitations, some difficulties, but they are there just doing their job, which is, let's say, go against you. And this is not just about this person itself. It's about how life and this reality functions. Okay, it's like if you don't have this person, don't worry. Life will put you another person to do the same job to you. What do I mean? These challenges make you kind of have to step up into what you really want to be. If you really trust on yourself, all these people that is, let's say, in an easy way, they judge you, they are just checking, it's like it's a checking if you trust yourself enough or not. And it's not easy. But it's that's why it's a personal thing. We have that other persons, but the whole thing is about yourself. So it's very difficult, I know. And I think now it's showing up in a way that is very strong. At least for me, I'm seeing it in a way it's like, wow, it's stronger than ever. This kind of like big difference between having an open perspective and someone that is just like with the same thing always and always and always since ever. It's very hard. But that's also what's happening. Like it's changing everything. You are really becoming something different. And these are the energy that wants to stay there. Let's say the shock can be even bigger, right? Because it's like, come on, it's so difficult, so hard to do the same things. But some configurations of people are set in that, kind of old set, old setting of living. And I don't know if they are going to change. Doesn't look like. Unfortunately, unfortunately for us. Maybe some yes, we don't know. It's not in our hands, okay? We don't know what's going to happen with that people. So it's very important to take care of yourself with that. Since there is not so much understanding from the other side, not much support, it's good that you give all this understanding and support yourself. You have to give that yourself, yourself to yourself. It's not selfishness, it's love. It's like it's real love. I mean, if you go into real love, like the first thing you have to love is yourself. Otherwise, I mean, there's a mistake here, that there's a missing part, right? If love it's to love everything out but not me, then it's not love. But this is said the other way around. We've been in a reality where everything is upside down. Everything is upside down. It's like, where is the power? Out of you. Where is the love? Out of you. Where is the abundance? Out of you. I mean, from the unconscious reality. Okay, from the unconscious reality, everything is out of you. Nothing is in you. But with this process of going, you know, more into yourself, all these things you're looking out is in you. And why it's intense now? Because it's crucial that you find this in you. It's crucial that you discover this. That's why it hurts. It hurts because you have to change. I mean, it's like if it's hurting, it's like it's a transformation. Okay. And things will change. I mean, for our mind, it's difficult because we're seeing things not changing and it's desperating, right? But that again, we cannot predict anything, but the only thing we can do is to trust, like to find that peace in ourselves. Then from there is like, hey, life, I'm open to you. I trust you. I trust myself. Uh, things are upside down, no problem. If you look at it, actually, many of us, we look for things to be upside down because we know they are not on the right position now. So let's celebrate it. Let's celebrate it that things are not, things are upside down and things are moving. Because that means they're starting to fall in place. They're starting to get into the right place. Okay, so that's what we have to acknowledge also. And again, for this, you need a very, let's say, confidence with yourself and with what you do, with what you decide, what you choose. And this is about this, strength, not about arguing, discussing with other people. But if they are not on the same, frequency as you, they cannot talk to you much. They don't like it. They feel really uncomfortable. They hate talking real things. That's my situation with many people. It's like, okay, like you can talk about totally irrelevant things, but what really it's really interesting, we cannot talk about it. So I breathe and I relax. I relax with myself. It's like, okay, like my patience is expanding and extending more. Okay, maybe I cannot do much with this. It's what is it, okay? But then what changes is how I feel. I feel different more and more. So then I don't fit that other energies. And again, it's strange, but it's that thing. It's like all these functions in a way, this limited, way of relating that it's almost if you don't fight or react, it seems like you are not alive. I mean, or you are not, yeah, you are not alive on that reality. But do you have interest in to be alive in the reality of fight? I'm not. So that's our, let's say, evolution, our choice, our change. I don't want to fight. Then the uncomfort that gets created when you don't fit that, the uncomfort, okay, I will repeat it. The uncomfortable energy that shows up when you are not responding to the conflictive reality, that's what you have to be able to have. This uncomfort, which is peace, feels uncomfortable for one person that wants to fight. But, oh, look, it's saying good. Yes, good, very good. Thank you. Yeah, when you do something with your hands, sometimes it catch the emoji. Good. Now it will show up again. Yes, good, good. Thank you, Zoom, for saying I'm so good. My close people don't tell me, at least Zoom tells me. Okay. So that that peace, that energy, which is uncomfortable for who fights, this is power. And this is your words, this is your communication. With someone that cannot really communicate, or is very difficult to communicate with, you can communicate through actions and through how you are with yourself. That's the best way you can do something about it if you cannot have agreements. And again, that's what's happening a lot lately because of these shifts of frequencies. Yeah, I can tell you, I know many people, and many people is like that. Oh, sorry, I cannot talk. I'm just yes. We are adjusting the things, we are clearing, we are letting go all these abusive energies. And that's why when you stop feeding that things, that relationships, it's like that's the real clearing of abuse. It's like you are stopping the abuse. Just okay. mm, You cannot listen to me, we cannot talk. So I don't talk to you. It's like that's why this distance, silence is healing. And eventually the right words will come. Okay, it's not about holding into eternal silence. No, no, it's not that. But allowing silence and peace, it's part of the great communication. First of all, for yourself, to calm down, to process your things, to change your vision, everything, right? Maybe the person doesn't change, but you can change in this time, meanwhile. Okay. But what's the way to not change? Doing the same thing forever, every day. That's why people that like to do the same thing, they don't change. They do exactly the same thing every day. It's a perfect way to keep your brain in a track, like a robot. So then why there's an energy of change is no, 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 don't take me out of my track. Yeah. That's why we change. We stop doing something. We stop doing the same conversation. We stop doing the same thing. That breaks the track. Okay, and you do it for yourself. Everything you do it is you do it for yourself. You want to get better, okay? It looks like maybe a conflict, whatever, with that person, but you're doing it, you want to get better. You wish you could do it easy with that people. So yeah, we will be able, maybe. We will be able, but we need to get even better. Like you have to be in a good, presence to deal with these energies that they attack you immediately. You are wrong. You're doing this, you're doing that, whatever. And anyway, we are part of it. Sometimes we are the ones that we are judging. Okay, I hope you're good. Mm, any other question? And if not, we will start with a little bit of energy work. And by the way, if you are interested on the weekend, it's a very good opportunity to learn the tools. You can ask to any of us that is promoting or the person you are in contact with. We will provide you the information, but yeah, it's a very nice opportunity. It's the first time we do it online, and it allows you to join from your place and not have to wait for a live class and all that. And anything else, guys? Translators, promoters, you have something to say? Susanna, Stallion, Angie, Nami-chan. Nami-chan is hey. In Japan, when they are surprised, they say hey. 本当に It's very funny and cute. Nami-chan is a very good practitioner. She's using the tools and joining all the practices we do. I'm very happy because with these practices and people that you have this beautiful energy, of participating, of enjoying these. What means that, Angie? Nami is doing this. What does it mean? I cannot hear you.
素敵なエナジーを送ってみました。
Can you put it on the English channel, Angie? Thank you. She says that she's sending the beautiful energy to me or to us. And yes, so this is very good because it allows me to move on with all these, with these practices and also mm, you guys using it and experiencing it and all that. Okay. So yeah, so this weekend we will have new energy coming, people from different countries, from people from South America, people from Europe, people from Asia, and it's going to be good and fun. People from Indonesia, from Bali, we have Lila. Poppy, we don't see you. Poppy is in Indonesia, in Jakarta, but we don't see you now. She's maybe relaxing. Maybe she fell asleep. I don't know. But okay, let's do now a little bit of energy work so you can just relax. And I will work with energies. I will activate energies on your body, on you, and you just enjoy this experience of getting more in touch with yourself, to get to trust you more, and that this stays with you. This energy where you more and more you trust yourself, and since now that's your thing, that's your main thing, that it's time to trust yourself. Nothing else, no one else, just yourself. Okay? And let's not be scared about this. It seems like, oof, it's too hard, this thing, if I trust only myself, I will not be able to trust others. Not true. If you trust yourself, you can trust others, and you can even maybe trust more others. 'Cause nobody can harm you, and you can give to them something even greater, and you can connect with them from a greater energy. Okay, so let's trust on that. So you can close your eyes. Uh, just check your body how it feels. Have a comfortable position, sitting, or you can lie down. Take a deep breath through your nose. And just feel your whole body. Just be super present now with your body. Move your body also a little bit if you need, just to stretch the body, to adjust the body. Because we were busy talking and all this, right? So now it's time for the body, to listen the body. Yeah, stretch your body. Move your body. Put presence onto your breath, your breathing. With your eyes closed. And feel your heart, feel your chest. I'm going to activate the energy on your chest. Just feel that presence, that energy. In one of the classes I did uh, in November here in Spain, someone said something, or in one of the classes said something that was like, oh, it's like a vacuum. I said, feel the warmth. And the person said, I don't feel a warmth, but I feel like a vacuum, an emptiness. I said, yes, very well. That's exactly also what can be felt. That's this gate to your being, to the universe, which is your heart. It's where you go inwards, where you go into your being. That's why it can feel like, wow, it's a space, it's a gate that you enter that connects you with everything. So just allow this and feel that also. Light energy or vacuum or emptiness. Feel your heartbeat, which is also connecting this vacuum, this emptiness and greatness of the being with your body and this life. It's connecting everything. It's working together, the emptiness and the action, the move, the motion of the heart, of the heartbeat, the pulsation, the pulse of your heart, and then the waves of energy of creation, of life, of the universe, of yourself. It's all dancing together. Okay, so feel that these energies connecting all your whole body, your whole center of the body, let's say your spine, just the center of the body, down your heart and up your heart. Everything is vibrating with the same energy. Your whole body is vibrating. Allow your brain and your head also to relax, to surrender to your energy. You are not your head. You are not your brain. So you can relax. Your brain can relax also. And that's the trust. Well, you trust beyond your thoughts. You trust beyond your brain and your mind. That's trusting. You don't need the control. We are not in survival mode. We trust a lot. That's evolving, that's growing. That's the spirituality, finding what's beyond the matter, finding what's beyond the character that you are in this life, the person that you are in this life. That's a trust. That's why you can relax. Not because you understand it, because you feel it, you sense it, you embody it. Maybe you read about it many times, you talk about it many times. What's interesting is to feel it, to have it. To sense it and to experience it. And that's what we are doing now. Okay, and a lot of energy is flowing to your body. And you enjoy it. You allow it. You allow yourself to experience. You allow yourself to experience what is it beyond your mind. You allow yourself to experience what is there beyond control. And anything that is, whatever, uncomfortable, against you, it's basically not you. You are that space, that energy, that power, this power. Everything else is just checking you, testing you, tricking you. Tricking you without, these things they don't have body, it's just energies. Or it can trick you through some person, that energies. But it's not you. You see, and time stops. You relax. You don't have to rush for finding what you're looking in life. Because you stop time. You have the switcher of time. So if you stop the time, why you would rush? You rush when your brain is wired to rush and to feel that you're not reaching what you should reach in life. Maybe you don't even have to reach what you think you have to reach. Maybe that's just on your mind. Maybe it's not even necessary. Maybe you don't even want it, but you just heard many people wanting the same thing. What did you really came for? What are you really looking for? Don't have to answer. Just enjoy the freedom of yourself, the freedom of following yourself, trusting yourself. Take a deep breath to your nose. Another deep breath to your nose. and start to be present with your body and feel your body, move your body where it's wanting to move, how it's wanting to move. Stretch, twist, do whatever your body wants to. How are you? Good. Is your body pulsing or vibrating or just light? Thank you. Thank you all. And yeah, enjoy that space. Just listen to your body, drink water. Minerals are very important. So eat minerals, salt is good, real salt or seawater. Real salt is hard to find nowadays, so you have to really research for this because most of salts are not real salt. Or in Asia, it's very easier because you eat a lot of seaweed and seaweed is good. And if not, you can also look for seaweed. They have a lot of minerals, and that's what's lacking a lot into modern industrial, uh, how do you say it? Yeah, the food system. The food supply and the food things we are doing. So when we work with energy, the energy moves in our bodies, and for the energy to move, the body has to have good minerals. If there is not good minerals, if there is mineral deficiency, which is very common nowadays, it's like the energy is moving slow. It's not able to move easily in your body, okay? And yeah, listen to your body, enjoy your body, respect your body, and trust yourself. And if you want to join on the weekend, just contact us. We'll be very happy to have you and share more with you. Thank you very much and have a great day or evening. Bye bye. Ajeng says thank you, you for joining. A gift for all. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye. Bye bye.